What is up, guys? This is Nick from Salty Gaming, and I have some crazy news. I have some new Rainbow Six Siege operators. Or do I? So you guys have probably looked at this photo if you're really into Rainbow Six Siege and you're following most of the pages and everything. But the real question is it real? The community seems to be pretty split, because if this isn't real, this is a very good representation of what Ubisoft would put out to promote these characters. But I have some problems with these characters, but I still think it might still be possible even with the problems I have. So the first attacking operator is named Specter, and his ability is Specter's stealthy technique, Lurk, allows him to pass through barricades and take the objective without alerting the enemies. And it says farther down he's allowed to take the hostage without alerting the enemies. And it's like on an 8-second cooldown, just like Caveira. But you guys really have to think to yourself, what? That would be insane. That would be so overpowered. I would never think they'd actually put that into this game. And the other operator doesn't seem too far-fetched, which I actually think this operator, whether this is new or not, will be introduced at some point in this game. The other operator is named Shell, and Shell is equipped with a transparent ceramic casing launcher which can be shot against the cameras to make them bulletproof. So lots of people have actually thought of this before, just like put something on the cameras to make it bulletproof. Maybe Thatcher can EMP it, which it does say Thatcher would be able to EMP it, but him I don't really have a problem with. I think he's a really operator that could happen. But let's just go back to Specter and see how crazy this operator would be. I think going into the objective and capturing the hostage and not notifying the enemy would be kinda, I don't know, I don't think that would be a good game type of system. I don't think that's a really good system. I really hope they don't put that in. But my major problem is him going through barricades without making any noise. Now, the description down there it's really vague. You can't really tell what he would do, but I mean, you could just silently break down barricades, but I feel like that just, again, not good game design around this game. That's the main parts of the game. I don't think you can take those parts out. And my next problem is, why would this leak so soon? We just got Velvet Shell, and sure, things have leaked early and everything, but this is a little too early, and especially this poster. Usually Ubisoft likes to announce things like one at a time, like very spaced out. If you remember Velvet Shell, they just announced what the characters would look like, and then they showed their ability and they showed other stuff. But this poster just gives you all at once. It's just all there. So if they release this as the show off of this character, then there would be no guessing. I mean, this would be a pretty nice system. I don't like the way that they just tease us with it, but I just don't think Ubisoft would be willing to do this. My next problem is the Defender Shell. He has the P2000, which is actually modeled off the F2000. Which should be appeared right here. It's a pretty popular weapon. It's made by FN. But the thing is, it's an assault rifle. It is not a submachine gun. I looked all over the internet. I could not find a submachine gun variant of the F2000. So that's a huge flaw, and a flaw that it would be pretty easy to overlook if you were faking a poster like this. The logo for Spectre doesn't make much sense either, because usually they have somewhat to do with the operator, and this is just a number of lines. It seems like if this is fake, the Photoshopper didn't know what to put, so they just made a little cool image. And it kind of goes outside of the square, which the squares are pretty important because that's what it's based off of. I guess you could say Sledge kind of breaks his a little bit in his and stuff, but it never really exceeds that margin of square, and it does, if you can notice the corners kind of exceed the margin. And the biggest problem I have with this whole thing is the poster. The poster looks like crap. The thing under it, the abilities and the weapons and everything, that looks so professional that if that was just released, I'd say yeah, 100% legit. These are the next operators. But these pictures, they're just, I just really hope these aren't the next operators. They look bad. They look like they're just taken off of the internet or something. I don't know, and they look like they're supposed to look realistic, but I don't know what's wrong with these. I just can tell these are bad photos. It's not centered correctly. There's a lot of space up top. It just doesn't make sense. Compounded by the fact that Ubisoft has never released a poster like this that I know of. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I totally could be wrong, but I'm pretty well known with Ubisoft. I don't think I've ever seen a poster like this, so I really don't think this is a real thing, but it does bring up some interesting points. What if these people were in the game? What if we had a guy that can silently go through barricades and could contest a room without it saying it was contested? I think it would change the meta, and a little bit of the way that it would be kind of anti-roaming, because you want to be in the room, you want to be able to protect the objective if you're not going to see it's contested, or you're going to have to protect the hostage to see that it was taken. So it's always going to put doubt in the defender's mind, which I'm totally about. I really want the defenders to stay in rooms. I've had this rant before, I'm not going to have it again, but I'm very anti-roamer. And Thatcher's EMP would now have to take out these cameras, which would be like another buff to Thatcher, and Thatcher already has so many things to do. I don't see them adding another thing, that another strength to Thatcher that he already doesn't have. But please tell me what you guys think, because I really have no idea. Like, I really think it's not real, but if it is, if you think it's real, please tell me down below, and if you have confirmation that it's real, please tell us down below. You know who you are. I'm kind of bamboozled about the whole thing. So again, comment down below about your opinions, and thanks for watching, guys, and you have a great day.